Hello, 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 everybody. It is Matt, and it is Terrifying Tuesday, and I am back at you with yet another review. Before I roll on any of that, I want to wish each and every one of you a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk, all that lovely stuff, because life really is too short as is. Do me a really huge favor and like, share, and subscribe. I love seeing your beautiful faces when you are here. I know I'm here an awful lot, but I have an awful lot on my plate to review. And one last little tidbit of info. Check out the description box. I give you a bigger bite of every single movie of every single day. Such as today, I give you a brief synopsis, your starring cast, director, runtime of the cut I watched, along with a link for a trailer, a link for where you can watch this bad boy for free, and then if you decide you can help support Matt's Movie Mania and toss me a couple of bucks. Now that I got all that said and mind, all that out of the way, let's roll on to the film of the day. And today's is a very good one. I'm thoroughly enjoying the films that I'm reviewing from Michael S. Rodriguez. Today's is Dealings, what came out back in 2021. Runs at about 17 minutes, 17 minutes on the button with credits included. This will be my second film of his that I've reviewed. The first was Day of the Pigs. Now we're doing this one. This one is just as good in my opinion. The way the story develops and the way everything kind of unfolds and by the final act, it really does a great job at giving you a nice impact, a nice punch to the lungs. You know, it really knows how to deliver. Now, what exactly is Dealings about? Well, it's about, it starts off with a guy named Navajo Joe, who is going to this bar to sort out some business with the owner, Art. The owner is kind of he seems kind of sleazy in ways, not really a kind of guy you'd want to get involved with. But Navajo Joe goes back there, gives him some paperwork, which in turn he asks him. Art asks Joe to do another job. Asks him to basically follow around his wife and keep her whereabouts known to him, at least what she's doing with her day and her life when he's not around. Now things get a little twisty turny there. There is a whole thing where Navajo Joe goes to blackmail Art into giving him more money than what he wanted, which I believe it was like $200,000, which that's a lot of money, you know. I mean, but things go hairy from there. I'm just gonna say Art and Joe have a confrontation. There's also two fellas that were sitting at the bar at one point that question. Well, one of them questions, "Why do they call you Navajo Joe?" And this is before the dealings with Art, with Joe and Art. But he quickly responds, "Because I'm Navajo." I loved his character a lot. I thought his character was really cool. And then things go horribly awry after this confrontation. You find out other things that Art had his dealings in. He was just not an all around good person. Kind of person that you don't want to invite over to your wedding or over to your folks' house for a barbecue. Now, one of the bartenders, she quickly realizes that Art keeps all of the money, all the earnings, and everything there in the bar itself. So they come up, her and another man come up with a plan to steal the money. That is a really cool little twist they throw in there. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but it definitely turns out really cool. There's a nice amount of action in here. There's a good amount of thrills. And then you have the overall story, which is just mwah, it is beautiful. I think this is just an absolute banger of a short film. This is one I'm going to recommend to my friends that like short films. I'm just going to recommend this and Day of the Pigs right away. I'll be doing another one from Michael. It's a feature length. I forget the title of it right this moment, but I will be doing that in the future. It'll probably be a few weeks before I get to that one, but either way, it looks like it's going to be another winner. I'm really looking forward to it. Now on to the three things that I love my movies to be. First is the audio. It is very crisp, cool, and clean, as I like to say. It's done very, very well, very professionally. There is not a moment where I'm like, what did he just say or she just say? I never had that. It was constantly a nice even level throughout the entire film. So I really enjoyed that part of it. So I'm going to give it an A there. Second is the dialogue. The dialogue is really fun as well. With the lines the one-liners that they have going against each other. Granted, it's not comedy one-liners, but they are like they call like noirish type stuff. This is described as a neo-noir, which I think that's a perfect way to describe this movie as what it is, because that's what it really strives to be, is a neo-noir, and I think it does a great job. I'd hold it up there with other neo-noirs like Brick or Memento. Granted, they are all three different in their own aspect, but all three of them are neo-noirs in their style. But I really, really liked this one. Like the dialogue, it just works perfectly. So I'm going to give it an A plus on the dialogue. And then third and final thing is always editing. I feel like this is edited together really well as well. It doesn't lose its pacing. I never once got bored during this. I always, I constantly have my eyes just glued to the screen because it was just so well done. The story's so good and done to a perfect T that I really can't say anything bad or negative about this film. I think Michael S. Rodriguez is a fantastic director, and I look forward to what he brings in the future, because he's got a style that he knows what he wants and he knows how to get it, and he gets it every time. Out of the two films I've watched, they are both absolutely top quality, top tier films, and I wish that a lot of you would go out and check them out, because they are very, very well made. So on editing, I'm going to give it another A on that. And then on my final score of 1 through 5, what matters most, this is not quite 5.0 material, but it is a 4.5 out of 5. It's almost there. This is another one of those short films that I would love to see an expanded universe on and see it remade and see it made as a feature-length film, because I want more Joe. I want more art. I want more of the bartender. I want more of her boyfriend. The two guys that came in there that were basically henchmen, other henchmen for this main boss that everybody knew. It really has a lot to going on for it for only 17 minutes, and it does a great job of sealing the deal and sewing it up into a nice perfect bow. All right, guys, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I'll see you again on Thursday, and then probably not Saturday at all, because I got a convention to go to Saturday. But maybe Friday or Sunday, I'll look for possibly another review. Either way, you're going to get that one Thursday. So I look forward to seeing your guys' faces then. And as always, peace.